Hello, and how are you? Today we're going to talk about something that is usually in the news, in magazines, it's everywhere. And what is that? That is gluten intolerance. That's what we're going to talk about today. So, gluten intolerance, it didn't gain popularity until the late 90s when it started appearing in mainstream media. So many people are complaining about having difficulties digesting gluten. And prior to that, the only people we knew who used to have a problem were people with celiac disease. Celiac disease is usually a disease that is noted in young children, either as soon as they are born or at least 1 to 2 years after their birth, when they start eating regular food. People with celiac disease, they intolerant to gluten, and some of the things that are in gluten, like gluten products, you can find that in wheat, in barley, in rye, stuff like that. So, and actually my little book, Think and Grow Healthier, not Think and Grow Healthier, I'm sorry. This is Do Like Grandma Did, a guide to clean, healthy eating. I talk about that in detail. So if you want information on celiac disease, the kind of foods that people avoid when they have celiac disease, it's all in here. And I also talk about the benefits of actually eating gluten, because it's not everybody who is allergic. But when this thing came out in the news, everybody was avoiding gluten. They even start labeling vegetables as gluten-free, because I guess people just follow the news trends without really understanding what they're being told. So, gluten intolerance, some of the symptoms that you get from eating wheat or from eating foods that contain gluten are fatigue, weight loss, bloating, like you feel bloated, you feel gassy, abdominal pain, nausea, vomiting, constipation, headaches. Constipation is a big one. So the treatment for this, most people just avoid gluten. They read labels, they buy special foods, things that don't have any gluten in it. And they feel better, so they think they have solved the problem. And the one thing I would like to talk with you about today is that gluten is actually not the problem. The problem lies within the affected person. There is something in you that is missing. If you find somebody with celiac disease, there is an enzyme that they are missing. Either the one born with it, so it's missing. So the question is, why were they not born with it? Because most people are born able to digest food, and we know that the food that we eat is actually not the problem. The problem lies within us. So if somebody was born with celiac disease, there is a root cause for that. There is a reason why they cannot digest gluten. And if we get to the root cause, I keep talking about the root cause because everything has a cause and effect. And every effect has a cause. So we can't just say, okay, they can't digest gluten. They were born with celiac disease and just take it that was just bad luck. They were just born like that. They will just have to live that until they die. That's not a good thing to do. And from me, I speak from a scientific and a spiritual perspective. The Bible says that if you ask questions, you will get answers. It says, seek and you'll find. Ask and you'll get. Knock and it will be opened. So what we're going to be doing with this disease, whether you have celiac disease, we're going to look at the root cause. So if you want to do that with me, I can help you do that. If you have gluten intolerance, I can help you. look for the root cause. If you deal with the root cause, and believe me, there is a root cause, and the root cause is not food. This is an allergic reaction that most people have. You cannot digest the food, so the food reacts when it's taken in your body. It's almost like having an allergic reaction. It's like lactose intolerance. There's a reason, there's a root cause why people suffer from lactose intolerance. And the problem is not the milk. The problem is you cannot digest the milk. Now, some people are born like that. There is still a root cause. If you were born like that, there is a root cause. If it developed as you got older, there is still a root cause. And we're going to start asking questions. You know, we can't just take things at face value and not ask, because there is an answer for every question, and there is a solution for every problem. Okay, God bless you. If you want to talk about gluten intolerance, I'm happy to do that with you. Or you can come to my school in September. We're going to start with cancer prevention. We're also going to talk about cancer healing. And then we're going to talk about many other diseases, and we'll be able to answer your questions when we do that in September. Thank you, and God bless you.